Team. Go. No promo. Welcome to a mini no promo.
We're still trying to figure out what the name
Maybe we can
of
workshop
mini
that a
episodes
little bit.
should be.
Yeah,
You
you
said
said
it
before.
Oh, Peep
no
show.
promo Peep show.
Peep show.
Peep show.
Which
that might have to be it.
I really like.
Yeah,
because it's Peep like small.
Yeah.
Mini
little,
Peep.
Little Peep. Mm-hmm. Little Peep
Small
show.
Yeah. Love it.
Small. Is that what it means? Peep. I thought it was something else.
No, I mean, Peep show does mean something else.
Okay.
But it's the idea of like you're only seeing a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just a peep.
Just a little peep.
And so we're just popping on in between the larger episodes. That's the goal. To talk about a little topic.
A little peep.
A little peep topic.
Especially things that are very timely and of the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's do let's tell everybody what our names are and let's jump into our topic. My name is Lisa and this is TGW Studio and these are my fine colleagues.
I'm CB.
I'm Whitney.
Aren't they great?
All right.
So we're kind of chomping at the bit, so I think we should just jump in. Hopefully y'all will be engaged by this as well.
I think so. Based on the internet conversations right now, I think this is a relatable topic.
All right, Whitney.
And what's crazy is if we go back, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, my life was completely different. My life has completely changed and been turned upside down and inside out in the last 2.5, 3 weeks.
Wow.
So let me give a little backstory.
Yeah.
Whitney is obsessed with airplanes.
Just a little bit.
It's one of my favorite things about Whitney.
Me too.
Special interest.
Yeah.
Flight.
Yes.
And aviation.
I like to track planes. I like to be in planes. I might fly one day. I don't know.
Whitney likes
I
to
don't
look
know.
up to the sky, and it's so cute.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's very darling. So we know this, but Lisa and I were watching the second season of The Rehearsal and was like, Whitney has to
We were
see
like
this.
immediately when,
Which if
we
you
talked and we were like, the topic at hand, we need to talk to Whitney.
Yeah.
This was in my quarterly review, by the way.
Yeah. It's top of the list.
Yeah.
What we need to talk about.
So that's who we're talking about.
Yeah.
and what
So
we're
this
talking
is
about.
Nathan Fielder's show, The Rehearsal. And season 2 is all about, I guess, like plane crashes and the dynamics between pilots and co-pilots.
It's
You would know better.
The thesis, and you would know this if you're an aviation expert like myself. No, the thesis is that many of the plane crashes throughout history that have not been due to like a mechanical error, where it's pilot error or whatever, could be attributed to the dynamic in the cockpit wherein the co-pilots are too intimidated by the captain to speak up when they think that he or she might be doing something wrong. And then the plane goes down because they weren't comfortable enough to say something, because there's this like the captain is God concept, I guess, within the pilot world.
I mean, he can fly.
And it's right.
And it's a he.
That's right.
Always.
That's right. Yeah.
I wonder what the percentage is. Do you know?
Of women pilots?
I want to know if there's any non-binary pilots.
Oh
Sound
my
off in the
God.
comments.
Sound off in the comments.
Oh my God. Yes.
And I guess you should say too, for those that maybe are listening for the first time, this show is called No Promo, and we talk about culturally relevant things from a queer lens. We're marketers, advertisers, communicators, and creatives. And so this is stuff that we're talking about all the day long. And so we thought that we could, bring topics to you folks that feel important and relevant and talk about it coming from a different perspective, because so much of the general perspective is coming from not a queer lens. The vast majority, probably 99.4%.
Queering the rehearsal.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Queering the rehearsal.
So, queering the rehearsal. We'll swing it back over to you, Whitney. But I just wanted to make sure to clarify where you are right now. This is why we're here.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, I set out to watch the rehearsal just because I thought I would enjoy some, aviation entertainment, some light entertainment. And what ended up happening was I have fallen in love with Nathan Fielder. I have fallen in love. So
And Whitney hasn't heard that much from
Whitney.
me.
Well, Whitney asked me. So this is major. I love Nathan.
Yes.
And have for a while.
So
we're on a first name basis.
Yeah. You approve?
I call him Nathan. He calls me C.
Of course.
But Whitney sent me a message on Instagram and said, "Can you officiate the wedding?"
Yeah.
My response was, "There may be a conflict of interest."
Oh, God.
Lisa.
I don't know if I want my happiness bubble to be burst. Like, I'm in a good place right now, and I don't know if I want...
It's not going to burst your bubble.
Are you
You just
sure?
may need to make some room.
You've been teasing... Oh, God. For someone else? Is there someone else? What? Lisa!
Lisa's the other woman.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this coming at all. There were a lot of things I saw coming, and it was not this.
The shock and awe of it all.
Oh, like
Lisa
how do you
loves-
feel
I mean, we
about-
go way back.
How does everyone feel about this?
Exactly. There's shock and awe, I think, in general. No, this is something I've kept quiet for a long time.
To be clear, Lisa is also in love with him.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I know. How can you compete?
Oh my God.
I'm
This
just-
always happens. Not with you, but
Yeah.
just in general.
Yeah, I think we're this. I don't know.
You're the same age, yeah.
What's
Off by a month.
Nathan's sign?
Taurus.
Ooh. That's not, I don't think that's great for me.
Yeah.
I don't think. Leo and Taurus?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about
It's not
Taurus
ideal.
in general.
I don't know if it's
yeah.
ideal.
So, I thought that when we talked about, spending this time talking about Nathan, I just figured I'd keep it under my hat for a minute.
Things have gotten solemn. The energy's really dropped.
But I want to unpack this, Whitney, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
We go way back. Okay.
How far back?
Nathan for you, like before Nathan for you, like Nathan's quite Canadian, which is very, very attractive for me.
You're also kind of Canadian. Like
Yeah,
the
you say
accent comes
oot.
out.
Oh,
Oot,
but I'm
you
not-
say Suri?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a citizen, and
No.
I'm not from there, but maybe there's some
Maybe through
similarities.
marriage
You know
you
what?
could.
I really maybe.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I think Canadians are real swell in terms of like their they aren't as sarcastic as we are.
Yeah.
And I really love that.
Him being Canadian is one of his green flags.
Mhm.
And I'm
he's got
hoping to
lot
get a
of
green
flags,
card.
Yeah. So I just, I guess I feel like I've felt this way for a really long time. And I think the other like thing that could be thrown into the conversation, what makes it complex for me is like, I'm wavering a little bit these days.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we could talk it out.
Wow. Would you consider letting me buy you out of like this
investment?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's just because I thought I knew him, and this second season of The Rehearsal has felt different to me. But we all grow and change and are different.
You didn't like that he hid the fact he was a pilot from you?
I'd wondered what
sorry,
he'd been.
spoiler alert.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, the cat's out of the bag.
we can bleep that,
Yeah.
out of the kindness of listeners that may have not gotten there. But let's talk about his personality a little bit.
Yes.
Yes. You go, girl. Tell everyone about your
So-
feelings about Nathan.
So here's my thing. I feel like I bring this up all the time, but I'm bisexual. And when it comes to men, like the demo of men that I'm, attracted to is just getting smaller and smaller. And it is kind of that, it's that kind of guy. It's like the funny, unserious, like beta male who's not, he doesn't, he makes fun of men for the same reasons that like we do, I feel like. So that's, I don't know, it's just all very attractive to me. And he's cute. Like he's cute. He's kind of got a sexy side that I didn't see coming.
Which side?
Ooh. Yeah.
The one that was like laying on Moody's bed.
Yeah.
And when he's got the laptop, like
Yeah, that's hot.
it's so hot for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I think
agree?
I think you would really
I-
enjoy the movie, the character he plays with Emma Stone.
Oh, The Curse. Yeah,
The
that's another
Curse.
show.
Yeah.
I saw like a clip or something of that on TikTok and I was intrigued.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to give away spoiler in terms of season 2 and stuff, but I think that he is pretty steadfast in his style for sure, comedically. But what I appreciate the most about him right now is I really believe from like a cultural standpoint that this is a phenomenon. There is nothing else that exists format wise from like what he's doing right now. Yeah. There's umbrellas in which this stuff needs to fall under, comedy, that sort of thing. But like, it's really, that's what I find the most powerful and attractive is that he's like doing things that are undefinable right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And, we talk about, if I had a $100 million budget, maybe I could do something that was unfathomable as well.
Right,
but,
right.
I think that he's a very good person to entrust. He has a good track record in that regard, so HBO, I think was smart to do that. Yeah. But yeah, he definitely has knocked my socks off for many, many, many years.
Okay. You keep saying it goes way back. And I want to remind you that I introduced you to.
Yeah.
Just like Whitney.
Yeah, you did.
And it was only like 4 years ago.
I mean, years. Like the mid 2000s.
Years.
Like,
These are years.
All the way back in Canada.
No, I mean, I was in
Vancouver days. Lisa's Vancouver days.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, stylistically, I appreciate him, but I'm also, maybe I don't know what his ultimate motive is, and that's why I feel a little unsure. I like to kind of know like what's going on. But you're still more in I think an early like new relationship phase.
Yeah, new relationship energy.
Yeah. And so that's exciting for me to like see through, to be a part of that again.
Yeah. Anytime someone's in love, it's nice to, be around them and their energy.
Yeah. And it might be a better fit. I don't know.
I mean,
I want to call out that you described him as unserious.
Yes.
And I want to challenge that. Do you think he's unserious?
I think yes, in his comedy. Like, I think a lot of what he's doing, like he's poking fun at himself and, he knows what he's doing. I think season 2, especially of The Rehearsal, was more sincere in the end. Like it starts out, you're thinking it's like a comedy, and there are certainly those elements, but then it progressively gets to be more and more like, this is earnest. And yeah, so that was interesting. And that was also endearing to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every step of the way.
And that is,
I feel like it's very serious though. And maybe it's just me.
Really? Like, wait, you take it literally? Like,
no, it's supposed to be comedy. It is funny.
Okay.
But I think it is coming from a very serious place, in my opinion. Like if you look at anything he ever worked on, I feel like it is like, I just really respect him as an artist.
Yeah.
I feel like,
likewise.
I feel like he's not making jokes ever. It's only ever showing how ridiculous the world actually is.
Oh, that, yes.
And it's like very sincere.
Yeah, it's he positions things in a different way, in a very refreshing way that I think that's a very good point for sure. He wants to understand and, really try to figure things out. And I think letting situations have space to room and breathe is really uncomfortable. And he has done a really good job working on that over the years and like being able to play with that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the moral of the story is he'd make a great husband for me. And I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to start,
I think,
sliding into his DMs every day.
That's a great idea.
3:00 p.m.
I think he's in California.
Oh yeah, he's in California. Lives in Silver Lake. Don't know why I know that, but
I go way back.
Wait, you have some like serious industry connections out there.
No.
Yeah, your friend who's like dating someone.
Oh, well.
You could probably
we could post
help me out.
No, I
put
think
your feelings aside.
I think
and
at
help
this
me.
I think at this point, if Nathan were to to approach me, then I would be interested in having a conversation. But
about me.
Yeah, about you. No, I mean just a conversation. Period.
Okay.
Yeah. I just really admire him. Like I said, I think that he's got an incredible career. I just can't wait to see what else he comes out with. And, whoever ends up by his side is a lucky one.
May the best man win.
One. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about today.
I will say, I have Googled, is he single? Is he dating? And there is a girl that he might be his girlfriend, but there's no evidence really, but she is a blonde. So we're both in the running here. We're both we're both his type.
Oh, see, I thought I saw a TikTok.
The woman who might be his girlfriend is a blonde.
Yes.
But also might not be.
And he was married briefly.
We don't talk about that.
But I don't know who it was or anything.
Irrelevant.
But, yeah.
Didn't work out. Probably because she wasn't a blonde.
Water under the bridge.
That's right. That's right. CB, do you not feel any attraction to Nathan Fielder?
I think I feel a deep love.
Yeah.
I feel deep love and respect.
Yeah.
And I relate to him very much.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's why I don't
know if there's any physical attraction there.
Yeah. And I think that's why I was excited to talk to you about it, because I feel very aligned to that end of thing where it's I just feel really fondly about what he's doing, and that can sometimes be confusing.
Yeah.
So
if I got the opportunity to work with him or for him, I would be bye everyone.
Oh,
I'm
gone. I mean, we would have to just wrap things up here, and we could all work on season 3 of The Rehearsal. I think
there's a level of androgyny that I also just really, really appreciate with him as well.
What do you mean?
It's just there's no he's not a hunk, and doesn't care to be. I mean,
is he?
Well, he is. He is in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? But by the standards of what that is,
No, I know
that's not something that is a priority, and I love that confidence and appreciate that.
That is another thing that is kind of that, the bi wife energy thing that I'm passionate about up there with Planes. Is straight women go for Ryan Reynolds and Chris Hemsworth, and then bi, queer, pan, whatever. Women and people tend to go more for that you're saying, not the hunk, not the piece of meat.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. I'm really enjoying seeing the play on the bi boyfriend energy during Pride Month of here's the flag for you.
Yeah.
Go have fun with your friends. And, here's your carabiner keychain. And,
And I think Nathan would be really supportive of me. So I'm looking forward to what's next.
I think so too. I think so too. So Nathan, if you're out there, these are complex discussions.
Yeah.
But Whitney is definitively shooting her shot.
Yeah.
So
and I will be in your DMs every day at the same time.
All right. So stay tuned,
I'll be there
y'all.
too, asking for a job.
Huh?
I'll be there too, asking for a job.
Yeah. We're all just outside
please,
the
please,
HBO gates.
I know. We are mission aligned, Nathan.
That's right.
All right. Thanks for listening, folks.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to our mini episode of No Promo.
No Promo Peak Show.
No Promo Peak Show.
Wink.
Peep.
Bye.
Stevie's done.